Hello, my name is Merrick Alm, and welcome to day 6 of the 1660 challenge. Oof, that was a lot of sixes, huh? Well, I say not nearly enough. If you don't know, I'm spending 2 months writing a script every single day and posting a video about my process on the Ethernet for all of you to see. And you can follow along at work or at home by doing the same, or by doing whatever you want, you know. I'm not going to judge you. Whether that be trying out 60 new filaments in your light bulb or testing 60 new gases in your better, more eco-friendly light bulb, you know, the choice is yours. I decided to do short film scripts because I think that that is what's going to benefit me the mostest. And with that out of the way, you know, let's get into it, huh? Today is my last video for a while that will be taking place here in my own childhood home because I'm a student at Alma College and my break is almost over and I have to go back at some point, unfortunately. But no worries, being up there actually means I'll have more places to film these videos so they won't all look the same. So, how's about today's short? Well, the magic calendar that controls my every waking moment and waking nightmare of life in general decided that I would be writing a 10-minute play instead of the usual short film. Now, if you're not familiar with the 10-minute play format, they're a fantastic entry into the world of theater and that whole universe in general. In fact, this past semester, I was given the fantastic opportunity to direct one on stage at the previously aforementioned Alma College, and it was a lovely experience to work with actors in that type of setting. Theater is very different from film in a lot of ways, but I love both, because in the end, it's all just a dressed-up way of telling a story, isn't it? So, if you're more interested in 10-minute plays, I've included some links in the description with a little bit more info. This year, I've written a couple of things already in the 10-minute play format, so it wasn't my first foray into it, but it was the first time that I tried to keep things really, really creatively strict. I've been gradually attempting to scale back the amount of props and set dressings needed in my 10-minute plays for a while, and it was no different. Rocko in the Rye uses no furniture, has 3 actors, and only requires a few props, one of which could be considered part of a costume, if you're so inclined to lump it into that. It clocks in at around 10.7 minutes, however, that is at normal speed, but this thing is meant to be snappy as a whip, so it's probably a little bit shorter. Also, 10-minute play doesn't actually have to be right on the dime, it's more of an approximate estimate for what you should be aiming for. Speaking of aiming, this little play is about a heist gone wrong, and after the ensuing aftermath, one of the criminals is attempting to rid himself of a body. Oh no. And the only problem is, due to a small communication error, a bystander ends up in the room with him, thinking that he's a doctor trying to save this person. It's a good time. It's full of twists and turns and lots of comedy that hopefully works. And pacing-wise, I kind of wanted to remind people of Rumors by Neil Simon or Noises Off by Michael Fran, from what I've heard of the show. Both of those are, by the way, very worth checking out if you ever get the chance. I played Lenny last year in Rumors, and I loved it. It was very fun. It was a great time. So I think it went pretty well today. You know, I didn't have any major hiccups, just the usual hour or two where I have to rack my brain to really think of an idea. But, you know, once that spark gets going, it's coasting, baby. So for right now, I think that'll just about do it for today. Tune in tomorrow for the first episode where I am back on campus, and the first time since episode 2, where I'll be writing a script using nothing but my noggin, and probably any media that I've seen in the past 5 or 10 years, and mind-altering substances and chemicals that I get from a secret government facility, but mostly my noggin. And if you're doing the hashtag 1660 challenge at home, I'm proud of you. It takes a lot of willpower and skill to keep up with something like that. So show me what you've been working on using the hashtag. I would love to see it, and I know a bunch of other people that would too. So, but if you haven't started this already, you know, it's day 6. There's no reason that you shouldn't. Just get out there and do it, you know. If you do, that's great. And I'll see you tomorrow, okay? You know, it's a good time. I'll see you tomorrow when I am back in Alma, and hopefully my hair is more done. All right. Thanks for stopping by.